Hey everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about the next DLC, the high-level, high-risk, vehicle-based business venture that Rockstar mentioned in the newswire when the Biker DLC came out. But before we hop into that, speaking of the newswire, something interesting happened last night. The GTA Online website, rockstargames.com/GTA Online, got a new look. This is what it looks like now. You can see it looks a lot better than it did before. It's more modern, more streamlined. And the reason that's kind of interesting is because why would Rockstar do this to a 3-year-old game, if they don't plan on continually updating it over the next year or two? I think this is a great indication that GTA Online is not going anywhere. GTA Online is going to be here, for the next few years up until GTA Online 2 and GTA 6 comes out. Even with Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, I still think they're going to focus on GTA Online because it's a huge market and people are still playing. A ton of people are still playing. A ton of people are still buying shark cards. So for all the haters out there who always say GTA Online is dying, I don't think it is. And them completely remaking their website to make it look modern, to make it look better, more professional, I think is just an indication that it's not going anywhere. Now, getting back to the main point of this video, some new DLC information. This goes back to the Steam database website, and like I always say, I want to keep you guys as up to date as possible. Over the past few weeks, the QA Beta 2 branch was constantly being updated and constantly being worked on. If you guys remember, there's the QA Beta 2, the QA Beta, and then the Nick Test branch. The Nick Test branch also got updated today, but that's not the one we're going to be taking a look at. The regular QA Beta branch got updated for the first time in about a month today. And the reason that's important is because the usual cycle, they work on the DLC, like future DLCs, in QA Beta 2. Then once they go through that, they switch to QA Beta, where they finalize it, make sure there's no, game-breaking bugs, make sure everything's working properly, and then they release it to online. And for the past few DLCs, it's usually stayed in the QA Beta build for about 3 weeks. Now, this one might take 3 weeks, it might take 4 weeks, but this is just all lining up for that Christmas or that December release date that everyone is expecting. Taking a look at what happened last year with the CEO update, they released that early on in December, and it was packaged with the Christmas update, which then was released around Christmas time. So it seems like that exact same scenario is going to be happening here. This high-level, high-risk, vehicle-based business ventures DLC is going to be released early December. It's going to be packaged with the Christmas DLC. Now, we don't know if that Christmas DLC is going to include new stuff or if it's just going to be the old stuff from last year. But then that will release, the week of Christmas. And then this final thing from FunMW2, I thought this was pretty interesting just to think about. I mean, we don't know if this is just speculation, but it's something that maybe some people are overlooking with this DLC or this next DLC. So someone asked him, since the update will be released or is likely to be released in December, does that mean it's just going to be a little update with a car or two? And then Fun responds, well, considering the script, the GB_vehicle export has been in there since the Cunning Stunts update, he doesn't think it's going to be a small DLC. And that's something that many people kind of forgot about. We knew of those scripts because in addition to the GB vehicle export, there were all the motorcycle scripts. And like he says, those were found when the Cunning Stunts came out, which was in the summer, like in June, in May. So since this vehicle export DLC has been in the game since May, since June, this next DLC is something they've been working on for at least a half a year, if not more. Now, with that being said, don't think this next DLC is gonna have everything that you've ever wanted, but I believe it's gonna be on par with the Bikers, with the CEO, with the VIP, DLCs, where there was a lot of awesome stuff that came out in them. The one hope that I have is that this DLC, if it does involve some sort of free roam activity or job like the CEO, like the Bikers, is that it's more lone wolf oriented. Because with the CEO, with the Bikers, really, if you're playing in a full lobby, you need to have other people in your group. Because if you're doing it solo, you're not going to have a good time. But I kind of hope that with this DLC, they sort of cater to the people who just play solo or don't have as many friends online to help them sell crates or sell their business supplies. But that is my hope. Hopefully you are excited for the next DLC. The top 10 kills will be out later today, so hopefully you check that video out. As always, though, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.